Hi, welcome to the Yoga Pantry with me, Natasha. I'm sharing one of our Zoom classes that we did this morning. So, since the old COVID-19 took over the world and we've all gone into lockdown, we've had to scramble and readjust how we do things at the Yoga Pantry. And like almost every other yoga studio in the world, we're offering Zoom classes online, live streaming classes. So, I filmed one that we did this morning, and I thought I'd share it with you all out there in cyberspace. So hopefully you're all looking after yourselves and finding lots of creative endeavors to do while you're stuck at home. And here is a little yoga practice for you to do with me and the rest of our Yoga Pantry tribe. Thank you so much for sticking with us. I will try and do some other videos at some stage, but there's a lot of videos going on at the moment. And if you would like to join us on our live classes, you can look us up on theyogapantry.com and book in. And we've got some free and some paid ones with some free meditations, as well as a lovely teacher from the United States teaching a HIIT class for us as well. So hop onto theyogapantry.com, check that out. Now it is ready to do a lovely flow class. So roll out your mat and get ready to enjoy one of our live streaming classes. Just take a moment, allow yourself to have support for your knees, your thighs, make sure you're comfy. Oh, and I'll remember to mute you all. You can always unmute yourself at any point and ask a question. So closing your eyes. Or you can gaze to the floor if that's more comfortable. Maybe give your shoulders a big roll out. And loosening up any of that tightness in your back. Maybe check in with the neck. Relaxing your jaw, relaxing your eyes. Just checking in with your body, checking in with the sensations in the body, checking in with how you're feeling this morning. Finding your ujjayi breath, so finding that little constriction in the back of your throat where you can feel the breath moving from the belly to the throat to the belly. You can hear that sound, that gentle, beautiful ocean-like, wave-like sound of your breath. Traveling like a wave as well, from the chest down to the belly and the belly back up again. This is such a powerful breath for the nervous system. It helps to shift you into your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and repair, rest and digest. And it's where we start producing our happy hormones, the serotonin and the neuroepinephrine. And the cortisol levels drop. Allowing that deep sense of calm to fill you up and becoming aware of the base of your body. Connecting yourself with the earth, connecting yourself with your root chakra. This is the chakra of security, of support, of family security, and of strength. It's allowing yourself to really be magnetized to the floor there, really grounded, really supported. From that place of groundedness, you can allow your awareness to rise up to the higher energy in your body, the higher chakras, but you still feel very anchored. Really connected to the earth. And if you go through your day and you find that you aren't feeling very connected, you're feeling a little bit discombobulated or a little bit stressed out, just step out into your yard, plant your bare feet into the earth and breathe deeply. And that will ground you really, really quickly. So as you connect to this space and to your breath and to the earth, take a moment to think about an intention for your practice. What would you like to get out of your practice? How would you like to feel? Or who would you like to be in your practice? Like, what is your focus this morning? Maybe it's just a word like peace or calm or surrender or strength. Whatever that is, whatever the word or the phrase or the intention, repeat it 3 times, really allowing it to rise through your body and sit into your energetic field. Drawing your hands together in front of your heart space. Feeling the energy between the palms. It's always different at the start to the end, so just pay attention, notice. And we'll chant Om together. Taking a deep breath in. Keeping your eyes closed, rubbing your hands together. And you can place your palms over your eyes or over your heart space, whichever feels right for you. And if the hands are over the eyes, gaze into that dark space for a moment and spread that energy down your body. Awesome. All right, let's come to our mats. And we'll start today, we'll warm up standing up. Just come, didn't adjust my camera very well. There we go, that's better, sort of. That's better. All right, so come to the top of your mat. And let's stretch out those arms. Breathe up, interlace those fingers, turn the palms up, find that lovely sense of openness in the body. And exhale, let those arms come down. Inhale, bring the hands forward. And out to the side, exhale. Inhale back to center. And exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center and exhale, let the hands come down. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, bring your hands down in front of your heart space. Fingers to the floor, inhale. And to the sky, exhale. To the floor, inhale. And to the sky, exhale. And down again, breathing in. And out, breathing out as it comes up. Interlace those fingers, reach up again. Find a focal point, a spot, a drishti in front of you. And when you're ready, find your stability as you rise up to your toes, rise up to the balls of your feet. And really connect down through the big toe mound. Hold 5, 4, build the strength up through the legs. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release that out. Roll out the shoulders, breathe in and out as they roll around all the way up to the ears and down the back. And then roll back the other way. And then loosen it all up, loosen the legs, shake it all out. And I'll come to the top of my mat. Inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale, you can soften the body to come down for our first fold and just see how that feels. If it's super tight, have a lot of bend in the knees. Feet can be hip width, they can be a little wider or they can be together. Check out the head and neck. Feel free to hold on to your elbows, or you can just let the body hang. And if hanging is too much right now, just bring your hands up to the thighs and play around with the legs. Every exhale, if you're hanging down here, should take you a little closer to the ground. Those lovely full breaths just filling you up, nourishing your whole body. Keep that Ujjayi breath going with you, that constriction in the back of the throat. It's just a little constriction. It's nothing intense. We're going to ragdoll up, press through the feet, draw the belly button up, press through the feet. And you can walk up via the legs or just press through the legs and let the spine stack one vertebra at a time as you come to the top. Let the hands come up, breathe in, and exhale, hands down in front of your heart space. And we're going to build our flow from standing up. And let's start, weirdly, with a balance. So interlace those fingers, turn the palms up. Inhale, rise up, find that drishti point. And exhale, release. Reach out to the side on your next exhale. And back to center. Reach to the other side. And back to center. Bend the knees, slide the weight back into the heels, reaching those hands back as well. And breathe in, drawing the ribcage in slightly. Bring those hands up. And then press and rise. Exhale, bow. And inhale, press through the feet, rise up again. And exhale, hands down in front of your heart space. We'll do that again. Inhale, sweep it up. Interlace those fingers, gaze in front of you, rise up to that balance. And release down, reach out to the side. And back to center. Over to the other side. And back to center. Exhale, release into your chair pose. Slide the weight back so the knees and the hips are moving back. There's no strain in those knees. Inhale, power up to standing. And exhale, bow to the ground. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. We'll step back to our knees just so that we can start to warm up our spine a bit. So coming to your tabletop position. Your, back to the center. Your wrists under your shoulders. Your knees underneath your hips. And start to explore your body here. You can move from side to side. You can move around.
You can press back into the feet. And you can find a little more fluidity through the spine. Just see what's going on. Find comfort. And then eventually coming back to center and exhale round the back. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, expand that chest. Exhale, round. Inhale. On your next exhale, press up and back into your downward facing dog. Feel free to play with this first down dog. Tread it out. Do what feels good for your body. Just see what's going on. And we're going to bend our knees, look to our hands, and walk on up to the top of our mat. Press from there and rise. Hands to your heart space. We'll repeat that again. Inhale, take it up. Interlace those fingers, find that toe balance. Release the heels, reach out to the side. And back to center. Reach over to the other side. And back to center. Release the body. Draw the ribs back into the body as you slide back into that chair pose. Keep sliding the weight back into the heels as the arms come to the hips, the chest, or the ears. Release. Breathe in. Exhale. Come on down. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Step back, downward facing dog. Reach into that down dog. And then up to the toes, round the body, drop the knees. Breathe in, cat pose in your tabletop position. Exhale, round. Breathe in, cat. And on your next exhale, moving back to your downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk up to the top of your mat. And then press and rise. Hands to your heart. Inhale, turn those, take the arms up, turn your palms up, and rise up to that balance. And exhale, come down. We're going to go into our bullfighter this time, so swivel the hips a little or turn the hips a little. And if it feels good, you can look up, otherwise just look forward. And then back to center, and over to the other side. If it feels good, you can look up, otherwise just gaze forward. And back to center. Exhale, release into that chair pose. Feet can be together or separate. And then inhale those arms up as you shift the weight back even more. Beautiful. Press and rise. And exhale, bow. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, bow. Go ahead and step back into your downward facing dog. And then up to the toes, roll your body through to come into your tabletop position. Instead of cat-cow, we'll come into sunbird. Right arm, left leg. Reach that out. And hold here. And exhale, release. Other side, left arm, right leg. Reach that out. And release. And now with our breath, inhale, extend. Find your balance. Exhale, come down. Inhale, extend. Try not to lift the hips. Keep them squared with each other. And release. Inhale, flex the foot and roll up through the inner thigh. So you spiral that in and up. Release. Other side, extend. And release. Downward facing dog. And then step walk, or you can hop up to the top, depends how you feel. Press and rise. hands to your heart. And let's do that again. Hands in front of your heart space. Inhale, take it up. Interlace the fingers, come up to your toes. This time, if you've got the balance here, you can always take your heels down if you need to. If you've got the balance, just sway your palm tree pose back to center. Sway it the other way. Beautiful. And then heels down, reach back into your chair pose. Inhale, press and rise all the way. Exhale, bow. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow, step back, downward facing dog. Roll through that down dog, knees underneath you, and breathe in and out. And then we're going to sunbird. I forgot. Inhale, sunbird. That works. Exhale, take it down. Other one, inhale, sunbird. Exhale, take it down. Press and rise, downward facing dog. And then make it up to the top of your mat. And rise. Hands to your heart. We're going to add a lunge. Here we go. Interlace those fingers. Inhale. Find your focal point. Rise up to those toes. Find that drishti. And if you're feeling balanced, sway your palm tree. Otherwise, take your heels down. It's all good. Whoop. And up. And over to the other side. Ooh, I'm so not balanced right now. And back to center. And exhale, heels down, slide all the way back. Inhale, press those arms up as you reach into the heels and then press out. Exhale, bow. And inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Downward facing dog. Roll through your down dog into your tabletop position. Breathe in cat and breathe out. Breathe in cat and neutral spine as you reach out. Right arm, left leg. Release. Other side. Release. Downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, little dog split, or you can just stay in down dog. You don't have to do the dog split. And go ahead, step that through. Drop it down, low lunge. Breathe in, take those arms up as you draw back through your right hip crease. And let the arms open. Circle them forward and up. And exhale, release. Step to the top of your mat and then step your right foot back. Breathe in. And let them open. And take it up. And let them come forward. And breathe it up. And exhale, release. Step back into your downward facing dog. Breathe. Left leg to the sky. Dog split. And then go ahead, step up to the top of your mat. Press and rise. Hands to your heart. Breathe. And let's repeat that again. Interlace your fingers, take those arms up. Rise up to your toes, find your drishti point. Stay up here or come down and come into your swaying palm tree. Back to center and over to the other side. And back to center. Release back into your chair pose. Slide all of that weight back. Start to lift the body. Lift the arms. Keep the weight into the heels. And then press up through those legs. And exhale, bow and bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, bow. Stepping back into your downward facing dog. You can always float back there if you like. And then up to the toes, around the body. Drop your knees. Breathe in, cat. And out. And expand. Sunbird. And release. Sunbird on the other side is finding all of that balance and that focus. And release. And up into your downward facing dog. We'll take our left leg up first this time into our dog split. Go ahead, step that foot forward, drop your back knee. Breathe in, high lunge. Let those arms come down and we'll circle them forward. And then exhale, release. Step to the top of the mat and step your left foot back. And drop down, high lunge. Breathe those arms up and let them open. Circle them up in front. And exhale, release. Step back, downward facing dog. Remember, you can always move back to your knees first and rise up from there. From a nice supported position, you can choose to stay in down dog or lift that right leg into your split. And then go ahead, make your way to the top of your mat. Power up, rise to standing. Hands in front of your heart space. Take 3 deep breaths. Just feel the energy flowing through your body. As you breathe in, let your shoulders rest down the back. Feet can be together or separate. Together is way more challenging for the balance, so it's totally up to you. And here we go again. Interlace the fingers, rise up. Swaying palm tree. Oop. Gaze at your drishti point. Find your balance. From one side to the other, just in your own time. Back to center when you're ready. Let the heels come down, let the hips slide back, the knees slide back, and then press through those heels to bring the hands to a comfortable position. Press some more to rise, and then bow. You can bend your knees as much as you need. Half lift, and you can run your hands up super high. Exhale, come down. Step back, down dog. Let's roll through our down dog into our tabletop. Breathe the chest open. Exhale, round the back. Neutral spine, inhale, extend. And take it down. Other side, extend. And take it down. Downward facing dog. Right leg to our dog split or just stay in down dog and then make your way to a lunge. Low lunge, drop the back knee, bring those arms up. This time taking one hand, the right hand to the knee, and reach over to the side a little or a lot, depends on how that feels for your body. And then back to center and step up to the top of your mat. And step your right foot back. Find that lunge. Breathe in. And then split the hands so the left hand comes to the knee. Reach up and over or just straight up, depending again on how it feels. So we're reaching over to the left side and then release. Step back, downward facing dog. Remember, you can always move to the knees first. Left leg lifts into that dog split. Keep the weight even in the arms so your armpits are both facing the ground. And go ahead, step to the top of your mat. Press and rise. Hands in front of your heart. Take a moment. Breathe. We're going to move super slowly through it so you can really feel it and either stretch out a whole lot or just ease off and go easy with yourself. It just depends on how you're feeling this morning. Here we go. Interlace your fingers, take your palms up. And then when you're ready and you've got that nice focal point, reach up through those palms and press up to the toes and hold. Keep the belly in, tailbone lengthening to the ground. And 5, 4, 3, ribcage in, 2, 1. Oh, keep hold of the hands and you can still stay up or you can come down and start to sway to one side. Try and keep the weight even still in the feet here. 5, 4. So you really need to reach into the opposite leg. 2, 1, back to center. Keep finding that balance. Stretching out those shoulders. Reach up and over to the other side. And 5. Remember, reach into the opposite leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. And take those legs down. Bend the knees. Slide your weight back. Feel that weight shift into the heels. Feel the hips and the knees move back. It's like you're skiing downhill. Hug the rib cage in as you start to reach back into your heels even more, and bring the hands to your hips or to your heart or beside your ears. You can be super low in your chair, you can be a little higher. It all depends. And hold. Keep drawing the ribs back into the body so that your lower back engages and those muscles have to turn on and do a little bit of work. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. And exhale, bow. You can softly bow, and we're going to hang. Hang with your arms wherever you like. If you like, you can interlace them and let them draw over the back. Or you can just hold on to your elbows. Just find what feels good here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the arms hang out. We're going to run our hands slowly up the shins, looking for that length. Press through the feet. Now I want you to press your fingertips into your shins and your shins into your fingers. Find length through the torso. Draw the ribs up slightly. There might be a little roundedness in the back. That's all good. Don't drop your head. Think about a laser beam from tail to crown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften down and step back, downward facing dog. You can always drop your knees first to step back. Reach up into your down dog and take 5 full breaths here as you find more and more length into your downward facing dog. Allowing length in the spine. If the legs are tight, then you can bend those knees and you can even step them out wider. And breathe here. Shake out the head and neck. Make sure there's no tension in the neck. Connect down through the base of the thumb and the index finger, and connect down through the pads of the fingertips. So you're really reaching there and energizing those hands, bringing strength into the hands to bring strength into the wrists. And 1 more deep full breath. And as you exhale, roll up and come down to your tabletop position. Arms at a nice distance so your chest can stretch through. And then exhale, round that back, chin in towards your chest. Lots of lovely space in the spine. Inhale. Breathe the heart open. And then neutral spine, right arm, left leg, extend it out. Roll up through that inner thigh. Reach out through your heel, reach out through your arms, press through your supporting arm and draw the shoulder into the body. Draw the core up and hold. Hold again. We've got that same lovely grip through the hand on the floor, through the pads of the fingers, down through the thumb and index finger, and release. Other side, extend. This really helps to build strength and stamina. Not just in the body, but in the mind as well. Keep the belly drawing up so your back, you feel your back muscles join the party and continue to play. And 3, 2, 1, release that out. Toes are tucked, downward facing dog. Breathe up into your down dog. Really feel your down dog opening up for you. We're going to lift our left leg to the sky, dog split. It doesn't have to go up high. It could just be straight out behind you with your toes facing down and your inner thigh rolling up. Or you can let the hip open a little if you reach to the sky and point that leg. Reach the weight back. Hold. You can always just do a down dog or a tabletop instead if this is too intense. It's all good. Just do what your body needs you to do. And then take that leg in. You can take your knees down to step forward into our low lunge. So dropping that back knee, and if it needs some cushioning underneath, go for it, because again, we're going to be here a little longer. Draw back through that left hip crease, draw the belly in, rise up. Breathe. Spread the weight across the foot, down into the heel. Hold 5. Keep the belly drawn in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the arms open out. Keep the belly drawn in. And then reach those arms up. Breathe. Think about drawing your hips into center. And exhale, release. Pretty intense. And because we're down here, we're doing it nice and slow. Let's stretch our hamstrings. Roll back over your heel. Lengthen out through your heart space and hold here. 5, 4, 3, 3.5, 2, 1. Release. Step to the top of your mat. Hang for a breath, and if you like, you can bring your hands behind you and draw you in to a deep fold. And then we're going to step our left foot back into that low lunge. As you take your knee down, maybe put support there, draw back through your right hip crease, start to bring the energy up through the legs into the center of the body, draw the belly button in slightly, take those arms up. If it's comfortable, you can gaze up, otherwise just straight ahead and hold 5, 4, 3, keep drawing back through that right hip crease. Really feel your glutes switch on. Spread that weight from the big toe to the little toe and down into the heel. And release. And then draw back over your heel of that front leg, toes towards you, heart drawing forward. And holding 5, 4, look for length through your spine. Keep drawing back through your right hip crease. 3, 2, 1. Release back into your downward facing dog. Reach up into that down dog. 2 deep breaths. Roll your armpits into your face, your hands into the floor. And then taking your right leg to the sky, dog split. Or not, you can always stay with the foot down, and you can also just drop the knees and go a little easier on yourself. And then go ahead, step up to the top of your mat. Or walk up there. And then, actually, we're going to ragdoll slowly. So let the body hang, draw the belly in, and 10, 9, press through the feet, draw the belly in, feel your glutes switch on. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reaching all the way up and hands in front of your heart space. So it's amazing how such a little flow done slowly gets the entire body working. Now we're going to do it fast. If you are done, you can totally Shavasana. If you turn off your camera, I can't tell what you're doing. But I like that your cameras are on. Hands in front of your heart space. And interlace those fingers. Inhale, find your drishti point. Up you go. Reach out to the side. And back to center. Over to the other side. And back to center. Drop down into your chair pose. Sweep those arms up, hug the ribs in. Power up through standing. Exhale, bow. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, bow. Step back into your downward facing dog. Roll from your down dog to your tabletop position. Breathe into your cat. And round the back. Sunbird, right arm, left leg. Release, other side, left arm, right leg. Draw that belly up, release. Downward facing dog. Right leg into a dog split. Step it through. Rise up. Exhale, release, and we'll roll back because we added it in, little half split. Release, step to the top of your mat, right leg steps back. Low lunge. Breathe it up. Release. Roll back. Release, step back, downward facing dog. Left leg up into that dog split. Step up to the top of your mat and press and rise. Who knew it would be that quick? You can slow it down, you can go at your own pace. If you want that cardio to kick in so that when we come down into our Shavasana really soon, your body just really gets to loosen out. So here we go. We'll do 2 more quick rounds and then we'll stretch out and then I'll take you in a deep relaxation. Maybe 1 or 2, we'll see. Hands in front of your heart space. Interlace the fingers, rise up. Out to the side. Center, over to the other side. Whoop. Center. Release, find your chair, slide everything back, hands up, release. Exhale, bow. Inhale, half lift and bow. Step it back, downward facing dog. Roll through there to your tabletop position. Breathe in, cat. Breathe out, cat. Extend right arm, left leg. Release, left arm, right leg extends. Release, downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, step it through, low lunge, rise up. Release back into your half split pose, drawing your chest forward. Release there, step to the top of your mat, and then the right leg steps back. Rise up, low lunge. Release there, draw back. Release, step back, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, step it through, step up and rise up. And hands to your heart. 1 more time, last one. Go as slow as you need to. Interlace the fingers, rise up. Belly in, reach out to the side. Oop. Reach over to the other side. Find your focus, release, reach back. Rise up into your chair pose. Release out. Bow. Half lift and bow. Go ahead, step back, downward facing dog. Roll through your down dog to your tabletop position. Exhale up into that cat. Inhale, sunbird. Release, exhale. Inhale, sunbird. Release, exhale. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, press up into your down dog. Left leg up into your dog split, or not. Step it forward, low lunge. Release from there, draw back over your heel. Into your half split pose. You can always be much higher. Sorry, I should have said that much earlier. And then step forward and step your left foot back, low lunge. Bring those arms up. Find your balance. Release. Roll back over that front heel. And release from there. Step back into your down dog. You can always come back to your knees. Press and rise. There's lots of different ways to transition. And then go ahead and right leg to the sky or not. And make your way to the top of your mat. And press and rise. Hands to your heart. Breathe. Find your Tadasana. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then roll out your shoulders, shake it all out. Let us stretch it out. We'll do some wide-legged stuff because we haven't done the inner thighs. So sitting onto your mat or the floor carpet, wherever you're at, widen out those legs, shift your sit bones back. If you get into this position and suddenly you feel very, very tight and rounded, grab a blanket or a cushion and pop it. You can fold it up as much as you like. Pop it under your hips. Sometimes even if you're really comfortable, you can still do it as just a little bit more of that pelvic tilt to get more into your body. You just kind of want to be on the edge of it so it just drops your pelvis forward slightly or tilts it, forward or back. I always forget the language. Toes and knees to the sky. Sit up nice and tall if this is challenging. Hands behind you. And just allow yourself to be supported and sit here. We want to feel the stretch in the belly of the inner thigh. We don't want it right in the groin, and we don't want it in the knee area either. So if it's too much, you just soften your knees out a little bit. But hands behind, sitting up with that length through the body, belly gently drawing in, will help your core also build that strength. So you can totally stay here. For those of you that are more flexible and enjoy a much bigger stretch, you can come forward. And we did those lunges so the legs are quite open. Breathe. You can come forward, you can hold on to your heels, your toes, or having the hands in front will give you the support so that you don't overstretch as well. And hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your body up, bring those knees in, and just give yourself a little hug. Now you can round the back here and let the head drop slightly or a lot. Inhale, peel the heart up, and we're going to go into our what am I trying to say? We're going to stretch out the left leg a little more. So you can bring your right leg over the top with the foot flat down and the knees stacking if that's possible. If this is not possible, never fear. We have the foot on the side of the thigh. That's totally fine as well. Just slightly different, slightly less stretch in the leg. It's all good. It might be enough of a stretch for you. So leg either to the inner thigh or take it right over the top and you'll get into this gluteal area as well. Now you might just want to stay up. You might have a blanket or something nearby that you can use as a strap for your foot. Or you might be able to just hold on to your legs. Another handy dandy trick with your mat is to use the side of your mat as leverage to draw you a little closer to the ground. So at your own pace, allow yourself to fold into it. You might feel a big stretch coming right up this left side. Breathe. Inhale, release. Release out those legs. Stretch them out. Give them a little shake out. And then go to the other side. This side might be different. So you might choose the leg on the inner thigh, or you might take it right over the top. Again, you can raise those hips. If you had the hips raised before, it's probably a good idea to keep them raised now. And breathe in, find length. And either using your strap, your mat, or reaching for your leg and coming forward, allowing everything to stretch out. And then release, release. Shake out the legs. Maybe even do a little window wiper so our legs are wide and we just rock through those hips. Feel the energy moving through the groin area, lots of warmth, lots of fresh circulation, really charging up that root chakra area, allowing us to be very connected and grounded at the moment. Easy cross-legged position. So I've got my right leg crossed over, but it really doesn't matter. And Natasha, you're just going to not cross your hand right across your body. You're going to keep it on the same side for an open twist. The rest of us are going to take our arm across the body to the opposite knee. Breathe in and lengthen, and then twist. Lifting and lengthen as you breathe in, finding that length through your spine and twisting around as far as you feel comfortable going, while still trying to keep your sacrum squared up to the front. So sacrum is the part of our spine that has fused, that lovely flat triangular bony part. Shoulders down the back. As you deepen your twist, you can use your leverage. If you're open, just go nice and easy. And then release. To the other side. So again, Natasha, just keep it open. The rest of us taking our arm across the body, breathing in and exhale. Letting the shoulders drop down the back, so as you turn with the neck, you could get that nice stretch from the ear down to the shoulder. And then release back to center. Release out the shoulders. We're going to change the cross of our legs. And then reach up through one side and over. Stretch out again. And then coming up and over to the other side. And then bringing yourself up, bring your hands behind you and interlace those fingers. And then draw the chest forward as you draw your shoulder blades in towards themselves. Keep the belly in though. Draw those shoulder blades in. Just check that the neck is comfortable. And release. Roll out the shoulders. Loosen it all out. Alrighty. Coming down into Shavasana. You can always create more of an armchair situation. If you do not want to have your heart below your head level, then this is a perfect, it's so comfortable. If you do have some cushions and stuff, you can totally give this a go because it's pretty amazing. So this is something you can do in Shavasana at any time. And it's great if you're pregnant as well because it keeps your heart above your belly. But if you want to come all the way down to the ground, go for it. Find Shavasana or any other position that works best for your body. And I will come up close to take you into a lovely little meditation, lovely little rest. So making yourself super comfy. And adjusting anything that needs to be adjusted so that you're really super comfy. Relax your face, relax your eyes, relax your lips, your teeth, your jaw. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Allow your body to soften. Feel that lovely, gentle breath moving through your body. Noticing if you're still holding tension anywhere and letting it go, breathing it out. If you find that there is an area in your body that is tense and just will not let go, then tense it up, acknowledge it, and then let it go. And it'll amaze you at how quickly the body goes, I see what we're doing now. We're relaxing. So you can chase the tension through your body, tensing, relaxing, tensing, relaxing, tensing, relaxing, tensing, relaxing, all the way through until you can finally just sigh it out and let your body melt into a giant puddle on the ground. Feeling the back of your body connect to the floor. Noticing the parts of your body that really do sit into the floor. And then noticing the parts of your body that rise up away from the floor. And then bringing your awareness to the front of your body. Feeling the air on your skin. Continuing to relax the facial muscles so the rest of the body can surrender as well. And bring your awareness to your heart space, the Hridaya or the Anahata Chakra, the energy center of compassion, of love, of healing, of kindness. And I want you to breathe a green light through your body, an emerald light, or a tree green, whatever green that really resonates with you and gives you a sense of calm and peace. I want you to breathe that light through your entire being. Feel it shifting any stagnant or stuck energies within you. Feel it shifting any tightness, any tension, any stress and anxiety, any fear. Feel it bring in this lovely coolness, this lovely softness, this lovely kindness into every atom in your body, every cell. Feel it radiating out of your body like a little protective layer on your skin, tingling all over. Infuse that energy, not just into your physical body, but into your energetic body, your auric field. Allow the sensations or the emotions to bubble up within you and just notice. Notice what's coming up. If any of it is less than joyful or less than positive, just embrace it and send those emotions love. Fill yourself up with more of that love and gratitude and kindness. Is calming those fears, those anxieties, those worries. Breathing that beautiful essence of who you really are into the core of your body. every breath, polishing your soul like a diamond. It's buffing away all of the things that no longer serve you. They may have served you once, but now they can go. You no longer need to hold on to them in your body. They no longer need to create knots and tightness and anxiety. Just buff them away with every breath. Polishing that diamond. Allowing your soul to radiate and shine out from the core of your body. And dissolving into this state of deep, deep rest. This deep state of rest allows the body to reset, strengthens the immune system, resets the nervous system, and just starts a chain reaction of positive actions throughout your entire body, your body chemistry, your body mechanics, and your energetic field. And then starting to lengthen and deepen that breath, this beautiful pranic breath, that life force energy, send it down into the toes and the fingers. Starting to awaken the body, starting to really bring that energy back in so that you feel revitalized, energized, ready to take on your Friday and have a wonderful weekend. Feel free to stretch and wriggle. And in your own time, you can curl up to your side. If you're pregnant, you'd roll to your left side. Otherwise, any side is fine. And then gently, feel free to keep your eyes closed. You can find your way back to a comfortable seat. Draw those hands together once more in front of your heart space and feel that beautiful deep connection you've created with yourself. Lovely warmth, that lovely energy moving between the palms and the fingers, the balancing out of the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine within us. And take a moment to revisit that intention that you had at the beginning of our practice this morning. Whatever that word or that phrase was. If it served you well during your practice, maybe you'd like to take it into your day and into your weekend. Or maybe you'd like to set a brand new intention for the next phase of your day. Take another moment to think of at least 3 things that you are deeply grateful for right now. Think about why you're grateful for those things. And really acknowledge their presence in your life. Fill yourself up with that gratitude until it overflows out from your entire being. And we'll close with the Chantey Mantra, taking a deep breath in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bowing your head slightly, sending thoughts of love and gratitude to your body, to your mind, to your spirit. and out to the rest of the world, sending the world healing and love. And rubbing your hands together and either placing them over your closed eyes or over your heart, connecting in to that center, gazing into that dark space if your hands are over your eyes, and then spreading that energy all over your body.